Kia ora, Canterbury, and welcome to Canterbury Live on Tuesday, the 20th of January. Well, we had some wonderful feedback about our beautiful new set. It is looking divine, even the flooring, and Dave Clearwater joins me later, so I'll have him up about that and see what a wonderful job his team has done. Well, here's a bit of a bouquet, maybe a bucket really, to be fair. How long do you feel you should wait on hold for customer service? How long do you think before it becomes a little bit silly? Am I silly that I waited for 1:40 last night? Yeah, I probably am, but the luxury of speakerphone is that you can go out and do bits and bobs, but I won't tell you what company it was, but it could be something to do with communication, and not very well. But anyway, that's my little beef this morning. We have a great show today. We catch up with Teresa. Now, Teresa is one of our team members here at CTV, and we'll be having a great new slot, and it'll be about trending, so about the social media and what's happening out and about. And she was out and about on Friday at the buskers, so it'll be great to catch up with her. And Dave Cletter, yes, I did mention it. Of course, you've been at home for a few weeks or days, and you may have spotted things around your home that need a little bit of love and attention, and that's where Dave and the team can come on board with that. And Local Hero of the Year nominee Amy Burke joins me. Very excited to meet her. We have some wonderful, wonderful unsung heroes in New Zealand, and especially right here in Canterbury, and she is one of those, so I look forward to talking with her, and fingers crossed she does take away the big award. But first up, yes, Canterbury, we are so spoilt for the beautiful art that we have in this city, and we just keep on bringing more and more in, and I'm very fortunate that I'm now joined by Bev Lowen and Gail Batchelor. How are you, ladies?
Good, thank you.
And talking about this wonderful new art exhibition. It's called Outside In.
Yes.
It's intriguing. So, Gail, can you tell us exactly about what is Outside In?
Okay.
Or Bev?
Well, last year, Bev had the idea that we needed an exhibition for the people she works with. Bev works for Skillwise, they're a community support group organisation who look after intellectually disabled people, and have several studios out at Wainoni. And one of them is the art studio, and Bev is one of the art facilitators there. And she got me on board through the University of Canterbury internship because I was doing fine arts there. And one of her dreams was to have a major exhibition for her people, her artists, in the central city. So we got on with it, and it's been a year, and now we're having it on Monday. Starts next Monday at the Canterbury Museum, and we have 60 artists exhibited there from about 6 different organisations, plus professional artists, plus students from the university.
So that's where the idea of Outside In came about, because just looking at art, you know, we've got so many different varied artists in this, so it's about people who are trained from the university fine arts department, and also people who, like I work with, who untrained artists, self-taught, and often they like it that way, you know, so often that sort of art is called outsider art, and so it's about artwork from right across the whole, different people in Canterbury and Christchurch, and so that's why it's called Outside In.
Yeah, what a wonderful vehicle though, isn't it? So who are some of the artists that we can expect to see with their work down at the museum?
Well, you can tell them some of them from the White Room.
Well, I think it's probably a good idea to look at Facebook. Well, the White Room has got a Facebook page, and each day this week we're putting a piece of artwork on there from different artists.
Which I believe we've got some images as well that we can actually pull up on screen. And I'm not sure if Dougie can pull those up, but in the meantime. So it will be at the Canterbury Museum this Monday. Yes. And so when do you start hanging the art then?
Well, the people at the Canterbury Museum have been very helpful, and they're going to start hanging it for us on Wednesday.
Actually, here we go. Oh, who's that chap? So is this one of the artists that's from the Outside In? So one of your...
Yes, this is from another creative space. So the White Room is a creative space in Christchurch, which is part of Skillwise. There's about 6 different creative spaces around Christchurch whose artists have put their work forward. And then there's other artwork from people who have mental issues.
Right.
There's some work from prison artists. and there's local artists and tutors, so it's right across the board.
Brilliant.
And the sculptures as well as paintings and drawings.
So 3D. Now, what will happen to the pieces of work? Will they be sold off? Are they available to purchase? What's going to happen after it's all
Yes,
done and
they
dusted?
are available to purchase, but there will be no prices on them at the museum because it's a public space. But later on, people can contact Bev. There'll be flyers at the museum. They'll be able to contact us and ask, you know, how much it's worth and whether they can purchase it.
Well, it's not silly though, is it, ladies? Because a lot of people are rebuilding and refurnishing, and what they may have loved at one point in their life may not be the right painting or piece of art, so it could be a good time. So to go, we just need to go to your Facebook page, to the White Room, to find out more details.
Yes. Skillwise has got a website, and they've also got a Facebook page, and the White Room has got its own Facebook page. So
Brilliant.
check that out.
Congratulations to you both. All the best for Monday and forward. And look forward to seeing maybe some future artists coming from the outside in and forward.
Absolutely.
You'll have to come and see us.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, now as promised, we were out and about on Friday to the Buskers Festival. Take a look at this.
Here we go. So, first couple go under the leg. First real trick goes over the mullet.
The Buskers are back in town, and today we catch up with Mullet Man.
How did I become Mullet Man? I don't even know if I remember how that happened. It was so long ago. But at the time, I did have a little mullet. I think I was out somewhere like Leaston, and some little kid yelled out in a show, "You should be Mullet Man!" And I sort of stopped and thought about it, and I went, yeah, I think you're about right.
It's the starting of a superhero.
It kind of is. Yeah. It feels like a bit of a superhero. Like sometimes at home, not necessarily in public, I do put the undies over the pants and do the housework as quickly as I can.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
And now some choreography. It's just for the ladies. Hang on to them so they don't rush the stage. Yeah. Oh, that's unusual.
So then what can we expect from Mullet Man this year?
Mullet Man this year is still doing his juggling routines and comedy and stuff, but also just trying to consciously move it away from juggling so much and just getting a bit more audience interaction, because I think New Zealand crowds like that. If you can coax people into doing something that potentially they wouldn't otherwise do and have fun doing it, I think that's cool.
I've done it with heaps of girls around the world.
Favourite part of my act to perform is probably the finale. So that's on a tall unicycle, and I get a young lady to throw up some perceived dangerous objects, and I juggle them, and then she stands behind me with a leaf blower and blows up the mullet.
Oh wow, just like the wind is doing right now?
Yeah, just like the wind's doing now, and it's just it's a really beautiful finish to the show.
Wow, that's fantastic. So I've got a few quick fire questions for you.
Quick fire.
So I'll give you two options, and you just tell me which one you prefer.
Uh-oh.
So beer or wine?
Beer.
Sweet or savoury?
Savoury.
Tall or short?
Tall.
Mullet or perm?
Ooh, that's tough. I reckon the both. The permed mullet, can that be an option?
It can be now.
Yeah, look at that.
You can start a trend.
To make sure I can keep getting work on a cruise ship. This is another variation of cheating. The French call it flourishing.
What's your number one hair tip for luscious locks?
I think just eating right for a start, but just Moroccan oil maybe once a week. It can be quite heavy, so yeah. But just a condition once a week with Moroccan oil, I think you're laughing.
Well, you heard it here first. Moroccan oil and eat right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Andrea.
Thanks, Teresa. There were some great tips. So Moroccan oil and eating well. Well, after the break, we catch up with Dave Clearwater. Did he have a mullet? I bet he did. See you soon. Welcome back. Well, he's telling me Porky Pies apparently never had a mullet.
No.
Really?
Short backs and sides when I was a kid.
Now, I can say this because I'm an ex-Southland girl. You're from Southland, mate. Seriously, there were some mullets down there, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Probably still are. I mean, don't go down there as often now. I'm not a Canterburyan yet. But
No. Yeah. Southland at heart.
Absolutely.
Hey, happy New Year.
Yeah, same to you guys, yeah.
Happy new floor, thanks to Dave Clearwater and the team.
Yeah, the boys come in there and did it on the day before Christmas. I think they come in and did it at 8 o'clock one morning.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Come up nice. It's good.
You know, it seems a really simple thing, but new flooring can lift a whole room, can't it? I mean, okay, this is an exception, this is a studio, but just for a home...
Oh, it's a whole new feel about a house with new carpet or new vinyl or new tiling. We do a lot of tiling.
Really?
Yeah, and we're going to start getting into these floors more as well because they're so nice to put down and they look good, they're effective. You don't need a carpet layer. We can come in, pull the old one up and put the new wooden floor down. They all clip together.
So you will pull up the old one as well?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We do the whole job, yeah.
That'll be a mare.
Yep. Put down new backing board.
Now, talking about, and you had a nice break, which is all good, but when you're on break, you're at home a lot more than you are at work, and obviously there is things that probably stand out that need to get done. Is this when we should be giving you a call?
Well, yeah, you should really, because there's no point trying to get your outside painting job done in the winter time. Now's the time to get all your outside done, and roofs especially. This is the time of year. The weather's hot. Well, it's going to rain at the moment, I think, outside, the look of it.
Oh, really? That's good for the farmers. Good for the farmers.
Yeah, we need the grass to grow.
Yeah.
But really, maintenance on your house is the summertime. You should be starting to think about it, and give us a call. We come in and give you a quote for whatever you want done, whether it's you want to paint the outside of your house or you want to do your roof, or whatever.
And it's no obligation either.
No, we don't charge for quotes or coming and have a look at it. We don't charge for helping people with the opt-out either. So all that side of it I do myself. So no, we get the job out of it. We're happy as, and everybody's happy. It's a win-win. And
I believe you've actually embraced the whole social media. You've got a Facebook page, Dave.
I've got 2 of them. I've had it for a long time. But yeah, so our Clearwater Painting Facebook page, we've tried to take off most of our private stuff and put that onto David Clearwater. So you want to look at me, you go there if you want to see the rubbish of the world.
What, your selfies?
Yeah, oh no, don't do that. But our Clearwater Painting Facebook page is, we have a lot of photos of jobs that we've done. So there'll be a picture of a house, and you'll be able to say, right, you know, the walls have been done, the roof's been done, and pictures of wallpaper. There's some really wild wallpaper, and if you watch Let's Go Shopping, you'll see some really wild wallpaper later on. Really, really wild. Come from Germany. The girls did that for us. So we're putting those type of things up, so it lets people know what we actually do. Because to see me sitting here, just boring old Dave, been here for so many years, but unless you don't look at me, you see the work that our guys do, because they do good work, and we've got local tradespeople, and they're good at what they do. So we're trying to let people know that the items, things that we can do, and like this flooring, we do all that.
And they do care about what they do?
Oh, they do, they're good. Like we've got 4 females on staff now, so they're really, really good.
I like how you did that, straight to the females, that's good.
Oh, well, we do a lot of work for elderly people, to be honest about that, a lot of over 60s, over 70 age brackets, and it's nice to have a female in the house because the boys are boys, but you get the girls in there, they're a wee bit quieter, a bit slower, and take their time and just work with them better. So it's really good for us, good for the homeowners, good for everybody.
Exactly. Now, I believe you've got a roofing special at the moment.
Oh, yes, we have. You've got to get your roof painted. We've been the last 3 or 4 years with earthquakes, and hardly any roofs have been painted. So there's so many roofs there that need to be done. I look through the Harcourts magazine and see all these houses for sale, and the roofs look rubbish.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a little
word. You restrained yourself well, Dave. Well done.
They don't look too good. So you really need to get onto your roofing. Now, everybody knows that the rules have changed with roofing. We've got to use handrails, we've got to use safety harnesses, we've got to use scaffolding, blah, blah, blah. We've actually just purchased our own handrail, safety rail and platform system. We've spent $20,000 2 weeks out from Christmas, and we're only halfway with what the system that I want. So we can do it for half price on the scaffold system. So what I want to do is get as many roofs in as possible to do, so help pay for the stuff. Okay. But we're going to do it at half the price as what we'd have to contract it out for.
Great. Well, hold that thought. We'll talk about it next time you come in. But just need to simply give you a call. Clearwater Painting, Renovating and Decorating. Phone us today. Yes, call. Well, not me. Call Dave. 0800 766 378. And here is a trailer of The Imitation Game.
What did you do during the war?
I worked in a radio factory.
What did you really do during the war?
Welcome to Enigma.
I'm designing a machine to break every German message instantly.
It's impossible.
Let me try, and we'll know for sure.
What is it that we're doing?
We're going to break an unbreakable Nazi code and win the war.
Oh. You do not have to do this alone.
I know a lot of spies, Alan. You've got more secrets than the best of them.
You will never understand the importance of what I'm creating here. Our patience has expired.
Sometimes it is the people no one imagines anything of who do the things that no one can imagine.
looks pretty exciting. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. How are you? Happy New Year, Teresa.
Happy New Year to you too.
Yeah, really cool that you're out at Buskers Festival.
I know, it was so much fun. It was really hot though.
Yeah?
So if you're going down, take an umbrella. Seriously.
Bit of sunblock. Bit of sunblock.
Yeah, just dab it everywhere.
All right, let's get into it, lovely, because we've got some cool images and things. Where are we going to start?
Yeah, so we're going to start with baby season, because we left off last year.
Yeah.
We were talking about a few babies that are happening. So that's Simon Cowell, his doting dad.
That's a multi-million-dollar baby there, isn't it?
I know, isn't it gorgeous though?
Yeah.
And then we've got Hayden Panettiere and Vladimir Klitschko with their bubba as well. And they've just come out and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Good looking couple.
I know, but I thought I'd just do a little wee update on our bet we had last year.
Yes.
So sources close to the couple.
Okay, let's go back. We're talking, really? So we're talking about Prince William and Kate, if they're going to have a boy or girl. And you've heard what?
Well, sources close to the royal couple say that it's going to be a girl.
Yeah, but it's got to be close, as in the gynaecologist.
I think you're just jealous because I might win the bet.
Oh. Do you think? Wow.
I know.
Okay, well, the bet's still on, lovely. It hasn't happened yet until she has a big push.
So coming up this year, we've got, obviously we've just had the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
Which is huge, and Lorde even graced us with, you know, on almost the best
She was looking divine.
She looked
so stunning, didn't she?
And then in 1 month we're going to have the Oscars, so it's like award season.
Great, and those frogs.
And this year it's being hosted by Neil Patrick Harris.
Really?
Really?
Oh, see,
there he is.
Doogie Howser. I still think Doogie Howser when I look at him. Can I just say, I was quietly disappointed about the Golden Globe fashion.
Yeah, so was I.
It was actually really underwhelming.
There's a lot of pantsuit action going on.
There was, wasn't there? I mean, the guys, you know, in a great suit, you know, Armani comes into play, well, Hugo Boss, whatever, but the girls were just a little bit, and the hair.
Yeah.
Really boring. So, yeah, I'm looking for Oscars. I do think people take it up one, don't they, and just look absolutely divine. Now, we looked at it before. It's not my cup of tea, but the Imitation Game,
Yeah. So we've got a few first-timers who are being nominated for Oscars. Ooh. And one of them was Benedict Cumberbatch, who was the star. But here we've got Steve Carell. Bet you didn't recognise him.
No.
Yep, for the Foxcatcher, and it's his first time
being
nominated.
So this is a serious role?
A serious role. Yep.
Now, is this Emma Stone?
Emma Stone.
She is divine. I really like her. She's got real attitude, hasn't she?
Yep, so this is her first time being nominated for an Oscar.
Wow.
Yep. And of course there was Benedict Cumberbatch with The Imitation Game.
And he's just recently got engaged, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Because they were talking about it went to old school, as in it was in print. I don't know, it was on the Daily Mail, the Times in London.
The Times, in the newspaper section.
Old school,
really cute.
Like that. But I loved him in Sherlock Holmes. Sensational.
Absolutely.
In the TV series, it was brilliant.
I think it's the voice.
Oh yeah, he's quite a presence, isn't he?
Very.
Yeah, but he was also in Star Wars, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
It's not
Star Trek.
What was he?
Star Trek or Star Wars?
No, Star Trek, not Star Wars. No. Don't do this. We're going to get all those fans, those Armageddon people on that, that'll be calling up and going, you've got it wrong. Hey, thank you, lovely. I so look forward to the coming year with Trending with Teresa. Hey, stay with us after the break. A wonderful local hero, Amy Burke, joins me. See you soon. Well, in our everyday lives, we may look at something or something and think, well, I could do something to help someone out. Well, it takes a lot for someone to actually step up and do just that. And that is why Amy Burke has been nominated for Local Hero of the Year. Welcome, Amy, to Canterbury Live.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're more than welcome. And you are so humble. I mean, you're not looking for praise or anything like that, but you are very deserving, and it's wonderful that you've received this nomination. So let's talk about it. You're helping the homeless here in Canterbury. Pretty easy to say it in one line, isn't it? But tell us exactly how you are doing that.
At the moment we're helping them with food and clothing and getting into houses and kitting out houses and employment, all sorts of things.
So how do you get yourself out there to the homeless community to actually help them?
Word of mouth. We do a Tuesday lunch and a Sunday dinner and they come to us then. We also give away takeaway food items for the next day, and we do takeaway food items on a Wednesday, Thursday and a bread run on a Friday.
Wow,
pretty
busy.
Yeah.
And so what have you found, you know, have you been prepared for how generous people have been? Because people have really come on board to help you, haven't they?
No, I thought I'd have a couple of hundred followers and a few bits of clothing, and it's just blown up. Yeah.
We're pretty generous here in Canterbury, aren't we?
Canterbury and the world. We've had people donate into a vet fund from overseas. We've had people send stuff from Australia or around New Zealand.
Okay, back to you. I know it's not, you'd be the first to say it's not about me, it's about what you're doing. But how has it felt to you as far as being acknowledged about your wonderful work that you're doing?
It was a real surprise. I thought they were joking when they said they'd nominate me.
Not a very nice joke.
But it's been great, yeah. It's more publicity, which why I don't like these sorts of things. It's good for what I'm doing and the cause. Yeah. Keep it chugging along.
Good on you. How about your family? Because apart from what you do to helping the homeless, you still have a family as well to worry about.
4 children, yeah. They love it. They come out and help. They make up snack packs. They do all sorts of things to help. Yeah, it's good.
I mean, it must be what an amazing beacon or role model you are for them about giving back. It's not about yourself.
Yeah,
it's what you can do.
It is about giving back and giving help and hope to them, you know, so that they can transition further on in their lives. It's good. So we've got the guys that are employed now in housing, tertiary education, all sorts of things. It's good.
Satisfying.
Very satisfying.
And you're a registered charitable organisation.
Yep.
And obviously with charities and that, you do rely on donations of resources and of course that good old money.
Yeah.
How, if we wanted to actually make a contribution, no matter how small or big?
We have a bank account set up. You can go to the Facebook page, Help for the Homeless Christchurch, and find all the details there. Yeah.
And it's as simple as that?
It's as simple as that.
Do you need volunteers? Do you actually need the manpower? Or
we've got so many volunteers, it's not funny. We turn down volunteers all the time.
That's wonderful.
Because we've got too many to deal with, so we're sort of trying to bring 1 or 2 new faces out at a time.
What do you think, I mean, after the earthquake, as you well know, there was a lot of different entities that set themselves up to help. What sets your organisation up differently to anyone else? What's the difference?
We're not religious based, that's one of the first things, and we concentrate on the homeless. A lot of organisations are concentrating on other groups of people, and we just concentrate on the homeless.
What's your wish for 2015 then, Amy?
To get everyone housed.
That's a big thing though, isn't it?
Yep, huge. I know the council's working hard on social housing. Lots of other organisations are working hard on getting homeless housed, and that's the end goal. And
of course a home, your heart, and it gives that self-esteem, doesn't it? That is their place, that is
and
their space.
They need help once they are in their houses to stay, and the biggest hurdle to overcome when they first move in is actually being in the house, sleeping in the bed. Sounds weird to us, but most of them will actually sleep outside.
Oh, well, kia kaha, and welcome, and I really welcome hearing the results on Monday. I believe that's when it's announced who wins the local hero. But at the end of the day, you know you're the local hero here in Canterbury, but it'd be lovely for you to get that accolade, so all the best, and maybe we can get you back in and see how things are going on later in the year, but all the best to you.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been another great day. Enjoy that wonderful weather out there. See you tomorrow.